sun will shine in my day to day. The high yellow moon won't come out to play. I said darkness has covered my life and has changed my day into night. Where is the love to be found? Won't someone tell me now? 'Cause oh my sweet life, it must be somewhere to be found. In this concrete jungle, where the living is hardest. Concrete jungle, you gotta work your hardest. No chains around my feet, but I'm still not free. See, I know that I am bound here in captivity.
I'm not going to eat them. It's going to be tough with all these cats around. So we're going to get in a bit of a dilemma at the moment whether to eat these squid that we've just bought or put them back. The girls want to put them back, but I want to keep them. They're pretty fresh, as you can see. I don't know. Are we going to win any fans out by eating this squid?
We'll probably win more fans by putting them back.
That one's
yeah, they're definitely alive. That one's escaping.
Come back! Yeah! Free the squid! Free the squid!
He's caught
You
them.
play five doings for me, don't give a shit what you're doing with them now.
Well, give us a bag up the back.
Yeah! You know, it's the right thing to do, Jed.
That would have been lovely.
And fix that cat's paw while you're at it.
Not for Doolittle. Right, okay. We had a vote. They're going back to the sea.
Yay!
That one's looking at me.
Yeah, saying please put me back in the sea. This isn't my home, please don't
Never
eat
come
me.
on holiday with girls, ever. You don't get lively though. I was all trying to like get off the tray and that.
You're like, oh, they're dead. Like,
No,
come
they
on.
weren't pretty alive.
Yeah. What I was saying to Louise is that if I'm not willing to kill an animal myself,
Yeah.
then why should I have the right to eat it? That's where I find it really like, that's my struggle. It's like, I wouldn't be able to, I would not be able to do that.
I love squid. I'd be.
You love squid alive. I like squid alive.
Beans too, is it? Tonight. Oh, you got chicken?
Yeah. No, the chicken I was just gonna, because there isn't much.
Yeah.
I was gonna make like a stew and then just take the meat off the bone and put it in.
coral reef though, on the side of this lovely cliff. And at the back though, all dumped up. There's just sand with like loads and loads of shells over. So at some point this was seabed, which is what? Must be 30 metres up now, I reckon. It's not the sand dunes as such, that it's just the interesting nature of it, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, it's not just, I don't know, I'm just afraid it's just going to be town after town, and it's not, well, this bit part isn't anyway.
Yeah, you're quite, like, we're quite lucky though that we, like, for a lot of travellers it would just be town after town.
Yeah.
But, like, this kind of thing.
Well, it's not a road, is it?
No. Although I reckon like some 2-wheel drives could make it down here. If you knew how to drive.
Well, I think that main track goes right the way, that sealed one, doesn't it?
Just up here, you know, the valley I was talking about where the estuary is, there's a road that cuts in.
Right.
So I reckon, like, even if you couldn't get full way this way, you could probably get a bit this way.
Dip into camel tour. He's got best camel tour I've ever seen. Wife's been on camel tour.
I'm freezing. Here's my blanket.
They're a bit smelly though, aren't they?
Well, you need a good wash after being on camel tour for 2 weeks.
This one's for you, darling. Been on camel tour.
What campsite like it? Well, for the camel tour, kick up a right pong after them die. Camel tour. 2 weeks at camel tour.
Come on, boys, we're cold. This is the world's hardest wood.
Still burning.
Go on, Al. Jed, it looks like you're beating someone to death.
No parking by the sewer sign, hot dog my razor broke, water dripping up the spout, but I don't care, let it all hang out. Hanging from a pine tree by my knees, sunshine through the shade, nobody knows.
So I've been in the Sous-Massa National Park for the last 24 hours or so. Stayed last night on some on a cliff top basically, but in sand dunes. Yesterday afternoon, found a load of blowholes. Some like massive swell coming off the Atlantic, and it's been carving its way through sort of sandstone cliffs. And yeah, I've never seen anything quite like it really. Just huge plumes of water bursting out of the ground, and water and air bubbling out of all the cracks and everything. It's pretty fantastic. Quite strange to have found ourselves in a desert-like environment, even right on the coast here. There's this wicked road that we're driving through the national park that kind of skirts along, right along the edge of the coast, rather than driving inland. I'm really glad we came this way actually. It was a beautiful night, camped out last night, a good fire and made some food. Just packed up this morning, carrying on driving north up the coast. What's the place? It's Sidi Rabat.
Yeah.
That little village, which apparently is where Jonah was spat up by a whale. So we're going to go and see what that's got to offer, kind of secretly hoping there'll be a massive fake whale or something there. The national park has apparently got quite a lot of wildlife. We actually commented last night about our campsite, the fact that it was pretty much the first time we'd ever camped and there hasn't been a cat around. And woke up this morning to find cat prints everywhere and a bin bag ripped open with some bones. So it seems in Morocco there is nowhere you can get away without having a cat around.
All day, drive all night, brain my numb, can't stop now. Sure ain't no doubt, keep an open mind, baby, let it all hang out. It's raining inside a big brown moon. How does that mess your baby up leg? Eat the Reuben sandwich with sauerkraut. Don't stop now, baby, let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out.
Well, it's another great day in Morocco. We spent the last few days in the Sous-Massa National Park just south of Agadir. Camped just over there at the minute. It's early morning, well, early for us, 7 o'clock. I've got some weird tapping which I'm kind of secretly nervous about. I've not learned to the others, but I'm hoping it's not from the engine. I think it might be actually, but yeah, well, I can't do anything anyway. You stuck out here with, there's no one to cover us with breakdown recovery, so we're out in Africa without any means to get the van recovered home. So you just rely on the available means to fix the van, and like you pick bits up to fix stuff, and you make do, sort of bush mechanics, I guess. But the Moroccan mechanics are very resourceful, and I've seen quite a few Volkswagens around and TDIs, so it would just be a question of time, I guess, to get anything fixed. But yeah, hopefully it won't come to that. Really interesting that I mean, we're probably about as far south, well, coming back as far south as we've been so far, which in theory we're the most further away from home as we've been so far, but because there's tarmac a lot of the way back as well that we can take, I feel a lot nearer to home than I have done so far. One thing that I have learned so far is that we never stop learning, ever. You can never know everything about the sort of conditions and off-road driving, how the vans behave, and don't ever be scared of making mistakes. Try and make mistakes, try and get stuck, try different techniques to recover yourself. That's how you learn, and nobody knows everything, nobody. And you're a fool if you think you do, because you need to make mistakes to learn, but just try not to make foolish mistakes. Like this valley, for example, we was going to drive down last night. Our instincts told us not to, just because of the sand conditions, and it was a good call, so we parked at the top. But if we'd have come down here, having driven along the Algerian border, where it was really soft dune sand, proper desert sand, we would have driven this easily. And in this situation, the vans just wouldn't do it. So that's a lesson learnt for us, and a valuable lesson too. So yeah, you really never stop learning.
I'm so messed up, I want you here. In my room, I want you near. Tonight we're gonna be face to face.
Just got the push pig out.
Yeah, totally.
Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Well, come on.
what I could. I could. Yeah, it's what's good.
Cool, shove a bit.
Yeah, not off.
That's what it's for.
Get a knife.
Nice try.
Let's get my knife. Present
Jed's
for,
got a
Alan
knife.
and Harriet.
I want a bigger one.
I think this will do, won't it? Actually, I don't really want to mess
Yeah, I
it
know.
up
I was
with
about to say
cake.
that's going to get
Too
absolutely.
good for that.
Don't know what it'll be like.
Go on a really big bit.
Sure, it'll be absolute.
Cool, Taggy.
Chucky.
Go on, Isaac.
Oh, there's another dog under the van.
Shall I put it that way, shall I? There you go.
Thank you.
Louise?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I hope it hasn't got nuts in. Doesn't look like it has.
No, this is like chocolate cake. A lot, very chocolate, actually.
Bloody hell. Ow. Yours?
Oh yeah, go on then.
Oh. Do you want a bit? Or
Yeah.
smaller?
Yeah, not quite. I mean, not good. Yeah. That's just obscene. It's like half the cake.
Yep.
Chocolate.
Crazy weather, a bit of an emergency. 2 minutes ago, we were camped right in this river. I had no idea it was a dry riverbed. It just had a big flash flood came flying through. Just gonna try and help these guys now. Shall I go and get some ropes? I'll get the tow straps out.
Al, it's the one down at the bottom that's really in trouble.
Yeah, I know. Can't go anywhere until they're gone. Have they moved it forward slightly?
No.
I think it has got less then, because the back wheel was really underwater.
Even just pulling it, I don't know.
But it'd be good to get them out.
We've got a magazine or something. Just
Al,
put between
magazine.
these straps. Right. Are you going? Right, you've got about,
Heavy left out.
He's going. You ready?
Ready?
Take up the slab. Right, go for it, Al.
Pull. Yeah, we'll get more. Wow.
Don't know if there's more water.
Wow. I know, it's so scary. Oh, no. God. What did you say, son?
Perfect commercial 4x4.
Yeah, we run a business
Yes.
called CampervanCulture.
Okay, nice.
So, yeah.
Perfect. Nice.
I like it.
Oh.
I'll pick up this squid, mate.
Yeah.
But see, I don't know. He said he don't go, but
It still could.
That's swelling to like 10 times the size.
Yeah, that's what we had to move then. Right then.
I was nuts. absolutely mental hour we just had though. We managed to safely recover 2 or 3 vehicles. Turned out there was a young family and a baby. Sorry, just clean the lens. In one of the vehicles, so they would have been washed out to sea if we hadn't have turned up with our CampervanCulture recovery gear. So yeah, that's great. We had 2 sets of those on board. We also had handheld CB so we could communicate safely and get those guys evacuated. However, there's 2 Swiss big vans down there, and they just don't want to move. They're absolutely nuts, and it's thundering and lightning, and there's more bad weather due in with all the town back there. What's the name of the town now? Taghazout, quite a well-known surf place. Apparently the road's been totally washed out. Cars have been turned on their sides. Yeah, and there's cars backed up probably all the way to Agadir now. So it is a slight state of emergency actually. But yeah, there's more weather coming in apparently, according to the locals. They've been on the internet, so yeah, watch your space. Well, all's a bit calmer this morning in Tagazoot after last night's mayhem. Sun's out. There were forecast bad weather today, but maybe it just came early yesterday. And roads are all open now and the cars are moving. Yeah, the sea does look a little bit cloudier this morning due to all the runoff from the hill, or well, that's the Atlas, where the Atlas meets the sea back there, so that's where a lot of that came from. But yeah, the crazy Swiss have put the caravan and the big van and the trailer right back in the flood runoff from the mountains. They're mad. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. There's no way I'd go back there. Yeah, so backtracking a couple of days. We haven't really had the cameras out much because it was my birthday, and as we pulled up in Tagazoot, a couple of familiar faces turned up or drove in just behind us. Our friends we met on the first day of the trip, way back in Chef Shawin, and that's our friends Ollie and Heidi, and their little dog, little vampire dog. That's obviously the van behind us, sporting the CampervanCulture.com logo. So yeah, it was good to hook up with those guys again and crack on, I guess. Get to Essaouira. I think we've got 11 days left in Morocco before we need to get to Spain, which will then give us 5 days to head back through Spain and France. A drive that I'm not particularly looking forward to, but by no means am I dreading the drive. Hopefully we can find some nice places on the way back as well, which we usually look out and find anyway.
Can you help him?
Oh.